Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluent Friends. I'm Jake, and as always, I'm here with the awesome Nina. Today, we're talking about English habits that changed my life. This is a topic I'm genuinely excited about. I've got stories for days.
Oh, I can't wait to hear these, Jake. So, when you say English habits, do you mean little routines or like giant lifestyle overhauls?
Great question. For me, it started with tiny routines, like keeping a mini vocabulary notebook. But the ripple effect? Massive. It's like planting a single seed and then, suddenly, you have a whole language forest in your brain.
Oh, I love that image. I'm picturing squirrels of idioms and birds of phrasal verbs. So, let's start at the beginning. What was your first English habit that really made a difference?
Alright, this is a bit embarrassing, but my first real habit was talking to myself in English, out loud, everywhere, in my room, on walks, even in the shower. At first, it felt ridiculous, but it forced me to think in English, not just translate.
That's brilliant. I mean, maybe not for your neighbors, but for your fluency, definitely. Did you ever get caught mid monologue?
Oh, plenty of times. Once my roommate walked in while I was having a heated debate with myself about the best pizza toppings. He just backed out slowly. But honestly, that habit got me comfortable forming sentences quickly without overthinking.
I totally get that. Sometimes you're your own best conversation partner. Did you ever set specific topics or just let your mind wander?
Both, actually. Sometimes I'd pick a news story and explain it to my invisible friend. Other times I'd narrate what I was doing. Now I'm making coffee. I need a spoon. It sounds silly, but it's powerful. Like mental gym for your English muscles.
Okay, I love the mental gym analogy. Listeners, if you've ever talked to yourself in English or want to, let us know your funniest caught in the act story. All right, Jake, what was the next habit that changed your English game?
Habit number 2, reading out loud every single day. I'd grab a news article, a short story, even a cereal box, and read it with as much expression as possible. It made a huge difference in my pronunciation and confidence.
So, you went from talking to yourself to performing for the serial? That's dedication. Did you notice any patterns or tricks as you read out loud?
Oh, absolutely. For example, I realized I stumbled most over words with silent letters like night or subtle. So I started writing those words down, practicing them, and even making up silly sentences like, the subtle night knew nothing. It made it stick.
That's genius. I bet a lot of listeners trip over silent letters too. Did you ever record yourself to check your progress?
Yes, in fact, I recommend it. I'd record myself reading, then cringe listen a day later. It's humbling, but you really notice what needs work. Plus, you hear your progress over time, which is super motivating.
Okay, so far we have talking to yourself, reading out loud, and recording your voice. I'm sensing a theme here, making English active, not passive. What else made your English Habits Hall of Fame?
You nailed it, Nina. Next up, the one new word a day challenge. Every morning, I'd pick a word I didn't know, write it on a sticky note, and stick it somewhere I'd see all day. My fridge was covered in vocabulary.
Did your roommates ever steal your sticky notes? Or were they learning English too by accident?
He totally did. My roommate actually learned the word persnickety because of my fridge. He started using it in random conversations like, I'm feeling persnickety about my pizza toppings. Accidental learning at its finest.
Love that. So, did you just memorize the word, or did you try to use it in conversations that day?
Always tried to use it. I'd challenge myself to sneak the word into a conversation, a text, or even a social media post. It's like language hide and seek. That's how new words become part of your active vocabulary, not just passive knowledge.
Okay, listeners, new challenge. Pick a word, any word, stick it on your fridge, and try to use it today. Tag us with your funniest attempts. All right, Jake. What about listening habits? Did you do anything special there?
Oh, big time. I made it a rule to listen to something in English every day, even if just for 10 minutes. Podcasts, songs, YouTube, whatever fit my mood. I'd even play podcasts while cooking or cleaning.
Did you ever catch yourself mimicking the accents or repeating phrases?
Guilty as charged. I'd pause the podcast and repeat a phrase until I could say it just like the host. Sometimes I'd even walk around the house with a fake British accent, pretending I was hosting my own show. It's goofy, but it works.
That's the best. So, was there a specific podcast or type of music that helped you most?
Honestly, anything with clear, everyday language. I loved listening to interviews because you get real, unscripted conversation. For music, I picked songs with lyrics I could actually understand. Sorry, mumble rappers. Then I'd look up the lyrics and sing along.
I love that. Karaoke for language learning. Did you ever get lyrics hilariously wrong?
Oh, totally. For months, I thought the lyric was Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza, instead of Tiny Dancer. Now, every time I hear that song, I think of Tony Danza giving hugs.
Okay, that's a classic. Listeners, if you have your own lyric fails, please share them. All right, Jake, we've covered speaking, reading, listening. What about writing? Any habits there?
Absolutely. I started a sentence-a-day journal. Every night, I'd write one sentence in English about my day, just one. Over time, that turned into a paragraph, then a page. It's low pressure, but you build a writing routine.
That's so smart. Did you ever go back and read your old entries?
Sometimes, and it's both cringe and inspiring. I'd spot mistakes and see how much I'd improved. Plus, it's a fun time capsule like, wow, I really was obsessed with pizza that month.
I see a theme here. Pizza and English learning go hand in hand. Did you ever have a pen pal or just stick to journaling?
I did find a language exchange partner online. We'd email each other once a week, half in English, half in their language. It kept things interesting and gave me real feedback.
That's awesome. All right, listeners, time for our audience question. This one's from Maria in Brazil. I get bored doing the same English exercises every day. How can I make my practice more fun?
Great question, Maria. My advice, gamify your practice. Set mini challenges like use 5 new idioms today or describe your breakfast using only phrasal verbs. Or swap textbooks for podcasts, songs, or even memes.
I love the meme idea. Learning with laughter is the best. Maria, maybe try making your own English memes and sharing them with friends. And listeners, what's your favorite way to make English fun? Send us your tips.
Speaking of fun, Nina, have you ever had a language fail that made you want to crawl under the table?
Oh, absolutely. When I first learned English, I tried to say, I'm full, after dinner. But I mixed up the words and said, I'm pregnant, in front of my host family. Their faces were priceless.
That's a classic. I once tried to compliment someone's cooking by saying, You're a good cooker. They laughed and said, I'm not an appliance. It's all part of the learning journey.
Exactly. Mistakes make the best stories. Listeners, don't be afraid to mess up. You'll remember it and probably make someone's day.
So let's recap the key habits that changed my English life and could change yours too. First, talk to yourself in English, out loud, every day. Second, read anything and everything aloud, cereal boxes count. Third, challenge yourself to use one new word a day. Fourth, listen to English content daily, even just in the background. Fifth, write a little bit in English every day.
And don't forget to make it fun. Sing badly, joke around, and embrace your mistakes. The more you enjoy it, the faster you'll improve. Plus, who knows, you might inspire your roommates to learn persnickety.
Absolutely. And remember, consistency beats intensity. Small daily habits add up, like drops filling a bucket. So, what's your next English habit going to be, Nina?
I think I'll try your sticky note challenge. My fridge could use a little vocab makeover. And maybe I'll write a meme about Tony Danza and tiny dancers.
Perfect. All right, listeners, we want to hear from you. What English habits have changed your life? Share your stories, language fails, and creative challenges with us on social media. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow, share, and subscribe. Let's grow this English forest together.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Keep talking, keep laughing, and keep learning. We'll see you next time on Fluent Friends.